It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week I'm using some leftovers from a kit that I love so much. My friend Lynn made this one with some clip art, and I just love the colors, even though there's pink sometimes, but you know, whatever. And I like the purples more. And the corals. Like, I have nothing against coral. Coral is beautiful. Oranges are lovely, but I don't know, those pinks just get under my skin. And at first I thought the Simply Gilded plaid tape, whoa, so close, would go with this one pretty well because it had kind of that soft purpley, pinky, dusty sort of thing going on. But later I kind of changed my mind. Also pulled out this very coralish, very orangish tape with the dots because I say so. And then, clearing all that off so I can get started. First, what? Look at that Christmas miracle right there of whiteout. Amazing. And then put down the bunny full box. Just, you know, napping on his favorite book. With a perfectly good cup of hot cocoa going to waste right there. Gonna get cold. Better wake up, bunny. And then, putting down some dot tape. Using this little, like, 6-inch ruler that I found somewhere, I don't even remember where, but I'm like, you know what, this would probably be a lot easier to use than my massive 18-inch metal ruler that I have pulled out in my videos a couple of times and stuff. Had to ruin my Christmas miracle there and pull up that sticker, which also took some of the white out with it, but it's okay, you can't see. And my words for the week, ask why. And this is probably going to take me on a little bit of a tangent, a little bit of a venting rant, okay? But as we get to the nearing of the end of 2018, I'm sure many of you are, just looking at the YouTube videos for, you know, how are people setting up their planners for 2019, and are you going to switch from Erin Condren to Happy Planner, or vice versa, or are you going to go off into bullet journals, or, you know, Hobonichi, or, you know, one of the Japanese planners, or, you know, like, what's going on? What's going on for 2019? And I've been considering doing a bullet journal for a long time. Oh yeah, just splicing this one up because obviously my week starts on Monday and Linda's does not. I've been considering bullet journaling, and so I've been trying to watch bullet journal videos, you know, the setup videos, the beginner videos, and all of them I'm just like, but why? Why is tracking that important? Why are you doing this? Why are you spending hours and hours and hours on this thing that maybe to them, maybe, is important, but to me I'm just like, that is ridiculous. I would never look at that page ever again. And it's just a big fat waste of time to track that. And so that's, you know, a really mean thing to say, I'm sure, because everybody, you just bullet journal you, okay? Like, you do your thing. But for me, when I'm looking for ideas, I am looking for functionality, for focus. You see, I even wrote it there, focus. Like, I've got things to do, man. I need tools to help me get there. So I'm just very exasperated when every single bullet journal setup is like, and here's my dailies, and here's my weeklies, and here's my yearly, and here's all the books I'm gonna read, here's all the movies I'm gonna watch. It's like, I don't even care what movies I watch, okay? Because that's just a thing you do when you're not doing your goals, okay? Yeah, see, I told you this was gonna be a whole thing. So anyway, I wrote down, ask why, because as I try to find my own setup for 2019, I just keep asking myself, like, why? How is this going to make me more, not just more productive, because I feel like that's also a misleading word, but like, how is this going to help me get to the life I want to live? Okay, I think that's really important to think about when you're doing your planners and things like that, because if it's not helping you get closer to a state of existence that you crave, then what is it doing? It's just helping you, like, survive, just get from day Monday to Sunday and then repeat. And I feel like I've already experienced some of that in 2018, thank you, so I'm done with that and would like to now strive for just a better existence. So while I rambled on forever about that, obviously I was just doing my pre-planning and sticking down the washi tape, the plaid washi tape, for all of my work days, what I consider work days, or like working at my one job at the Mexican grill place. And then the dotted tape is for when I'm teaching art classes, and there's 2 art classes, so I put 2 dots on each of those half boxes. And here I go, just trying to sort of fill in the middle with those washi strips, but I don't like it, and later I pull it up anyway, so you can ignore those. Super zoomed in because it was important, I guess, for you to see me writing all the times of my different working things. There's also a student art show from with snacks from the art classes that I teach at the end of the year. And in summer, actually, we have one every 6 months. We'll gather up all the student art and put on a show and invite all the friends and family. Ignore this because I'm going to cover it up anyway, so just pretend this didn't happen. Just shh, shh. No, you didn't see anything. This didn't happen. In fact, all of this didn't happen. Tried to cover it up with washi tape, looked dumb. And then I'm like, okay, I just can't stare at this for a week. So took that off. I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to use another sticker. So I peeled that one up and put that one down instead. Just cover up the mess. Put that one down there. There we go. Nobody will ever know. Nobody. But I had to make it look intentional. Because if it's done once, it's a mistake. But if it's done repeatedly, then it was a theme. It was, you know, totally planned. Get it? Planned? Sure you do. And then, putting down some dotted tape, I was basically trying to fill in the space between the plaid tape, but not using more plaid tape because I didn't like how that looked. So then I put the other tape, and that's when I started noticing that maybe these colors don't go together as well as I thought they did when I first picked out these tapes. But by then it was too late. Just the day is ticking away. Just get this done. So that was my pre-planning. Blocking out all my time. And the list boxes I had to use basically because I don't have the full boxes. I used them up the first time that I used this kit. So I just wrote all the things that I do when I'm working at the Mexican grill place. And then Monday, which was the day that I was filming this, I believe, I had things to do. I was going to do all the things for my art classes on my day off, so it's not really a day off, is it? I'm just still working from home. And put down even a second checklist because one checklist wasn't enough for all the things that needed to be done on my day off. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about, where you're just like trying to get through the week, the day, like without missing anything. Like, oh, so done with this. So I took a little break. Gotta catch them all. I've been playing Let's Go Pikachu. For those of you who are gamers and want to know like where I'm catching them all in Let's Go Pikachu. I'm very far from it actually though, because there's 151, right? And I've got like 38 currently, so slow but steady progress. I also have a problem that I don't like to evolve my Pokemon. I'm sorry if I alienate some of my viewers right now as I go off into some video game stuff here. But for those of you who are, you know, Pokemon players and fans and stuff, like you know what I'm talking about, right? Like Charmander evolves into, oh my gosh, I can't remember the other one, and then, you know, no, what am I talking about? Charmander goes to, let's use Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is my favorite. Bulbasaur evolves into Ivysaur and then evolves into Venusaur, right? But the thing is, I love my Bulbasaur. I don't want my Bulbasaur to grow up. I just want my Bulbasaur to stay my Bulbasaur forever. Maybe this is a good reason why I never had my own children, because I'd just be like, no, you must stay 5 years old forever. Anyway, that was another weird rant. I think it's the hot cocoa I had earlier. Maybe it's putting me on a sugar rush. So that's, that. And Friday was payday! Yeah! That's when you remember why you are frying chips and bagging chips every day and just serving ungrateful people who are like, why do you have no lettuce? Why? And we keep saying, because it's contaminated. Do you want to get E. coli poisoning? Because we would love to assist you in that if we could, but no, we can't. So no lettuce for you. Putting my pages back into my planner. And then what? I was looking at the previous week for some reason. Being like, what? What did I even do here? What am I doing? I don't know. Checking something. Oh, I'm wearing green. Apparently. And still fidgeting. I'm pretty sure I didn't know my camera was still on. That's embarrassing, because here I am writing in my hourly. Well, this is going to be fun, because now you get to see how I also plan ugly in my hourly planner and fill in things that I did the previous day and stuff. Yup. Oh look, kind of putting my stickers away. And then, are we just gonna stare at my wooden desk forever? No, okay, not forever. So here we're back. And I'm ripping up this tape. And ripping this up. Oh, this is because my coworker begged me a favor. She didn't beg me, she just kind of asked me if I would do her a solid and switch days with her. So I'm like, sure. Because, you know, I mean, there are some coworkers that I would switch days for, and there are other coworkers that I would not, okay? And she's one of the ones that I would definitely switch for her, because she's cool. So I switched for her, or with her, and so I had to move all my day off things to my other day off? Yeah? No, to my not day off. Yeah, move my day off to my not day off, and then move my not day off to my day off. That's not confusing. And then filling in what I did on Monday, I mailed off that Etsy order finally, and I also made dinner. I don't even remember what I made. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, do I even care what I made? Would it have made a big difference if I had made chicken stir fry versus, like, I don't know, tomato soup? Like, I don't think so anymore. So tired. Netflix won. So at the end of a long shift and a long day, I was just like, nope. Not doing anything else. Let's just put some cute stickers there and call it done. And then putting down, or trying to rip that checklist flag in half, but it was not going to rip because it kind of had a rubbery paper, which is awesome. I think it's like weatherproof or something. But you can't rip that stuff. Like, you got to cut it. It's not going to rip. Then just filling in some details, because at the time I'm like, yeah, I know I have 4 classes, but I can't remember what they were. And so now I'm just, you know, filling in now that I know what they are. Yes. And then, on Thursday, after working, I went to art meet. Tried to draw some steam coming off that hot cocoa. And one of our long-time missing members was in town, and so he dropped by, and we hadn't seen him in a long time. So it was great and not great at the same time, because when you haven't seen somebody in a long time, right? What's the first question they ask? So, what have you been up to? What have you been working on? Like, what have you accomplished, right? So, that was kind of awful that I had to verbalize how I hadn't been drawing, like, at all outside of art class and haven't done anything. And not only haven't done anything, but, like, have given up on the projects that I was working on the last time I saw him, like, last year or something like that. So, yeah, that was fun. This is when I realized that I scheduled the student art show twice, which, no, that didn't happen. I did not go to art show twice. And then I realized, oh, I put it on the wrong day. And then tried to move it over there, but the bunny was too high, so I had to move the bunny down. And thought that maybe you wouldn't be able to see the white bunny, because white on white, so then I turned my camera exposure to automatic, which is always a tad bit dark, I think, but it does show the white bunny on the white paper, so can't have everything. You just gotta pick and choose your priorities. And then just kind of filling in all the decoration stickers everywhere, because I knew I wasn't going to get another week's worth of stickers out of this kit, and so I might as well just use them all up right now, right here, and make full use of all these cute stickers. Although it does kind of bug me when I have like similar images right next to one another. So then I thought, well, let's try not to put like mittens right on top of mittens, or like the book right next to the book. And then I forgot I had that fox hat that's super cute, but it's so big that it could only fit in like one area. On Sunday I walked Tika. I was supposed to work on a logo, did not happen. Plan next week, hasn't happened yet. And then also pack Linda's Christmas gift and finish some date covers for her, has not happened yet. Oh man, I fail. And then also dinner plan, also hasn't happened. Goodness, this is more like a list of things that didn't get done. And I'm also going to do a 2019 planner video, just kind of go over what I think I'll be using in the coming year, and why it's important to me and stuff like that. Accidentally ripped that sticker, but you know, a little sticker surgery, put it back together, it's fine. Don't even worry about it, it's fine. So that's how my week turned out. Didn't do any laundry, as you can see on the sidebar there, and some various other things that didn't get done over the weekend, but it looks cute, so that's all that matters, right? Yeah, so that's it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.